Schmack-a-ma-gob, everybody! What's up? Hey, before I get into this, look at the shirt I'm wearing. It's Almost Human, Listen to Black Sabbath with a picture of me holding my rings, and the hat too. Both was a Christmas present from Nina from the Heavy Metal Kitchen. Yes, she's got a YouTube channel called The Heavy Metal Kitchen that I would love for all of you to subscribe to, if you please. Alright, I got here, as you all know, Michael Rutherford Jr. has been saving Kiss Wednesdays for many weeks. And I gotta say, there's also people out there that have been donating for Kiss stuff too. So some weeks you're gonna get 2 Kiss Wednesday videos, you know, because I love you all, man. You saw me do a video talking about, man, I'm running out of Kiss ideas, and all of a sudden all these donations were pouring in, and also a lot of people were giving me ideas that I'm not going to use because it's not fair to the people that donate, you know. So, all of them are track by track but one. This time he wants me to rank the Kiss solo albums, which I don't think I've done. So, let me get them all in order here. Now, here's the thing. When I did a review of the Kiss solo albums, I changed my mind on what I thought was the worst, because I did these videos like 10 years ago. I said Peter Criss's was the worst, but I have since changed my mind. The older I've gotten and the more immature I've gotten, I like the Peter Criss album more than the Gene Simmons solo album, which I think is the worst of the 4. I think this is a terrible album. This is, I don't know, ego gone out of control maybe. You know, he has, you know, it's a kitchen sink album. He brought in all these people, including like Helen Reddy. And Bob Seger's cool, and Joe Perry's cool, and Rick Nielsen. Donna Summer's on here. But I do like Radioactive. I don't like Burning Up with Fever. I love See You Tonight. Those are the only 2 songs I like on this album. And I love Radioactive. I do love that song. Tunnel of Love? No. Even the version with, is Tunnel of Love the version? I don't know. Or, I can't remember. The one with Eddie Van Halen, Alex Van Halen, the demos. I believe it is Tunnel of Love. True Confession? No. Living in Sin? No. Always Near You? No. Man of a Thousand Faces is almost passable. It's like the best of all these, other than the 2 I love. And the same thing can say Mr. Make Believe. Those 2 songs are kind of like, I wouldn't even consider them great tracks, but it's kind of like, wow, and everything else on here is pretty damn good. Well, pretty good. No, take out the damn. See You in Your Dreams, I think the version on Rock and Roll Over is much better. This one, and it has Rick Nielsen. It still doesn't save it. But you can tell it's Rick Nielsen on the guitar solo. And then When You Wish Upon a Star. Do I even have to get into that? Alright, the next one, now this is odd. And I'll explain why it's odd when I hold up the second best of the ranking of the studio albums. This used to be my least favorite. Now, I love a lot of it. And look how cool that Peter Criss autograph is. You know, when I met him, you know, I was like, he had a bunch of, he's like, well, what color? I go, yeah, sign in silver. And he goes, you know what? I think green would be better. And boy, was he right. That looks awesome. Peter Criss was such a nice person when I met him. So was his wife, Gigi. You know, I know they get a bad rap, but she was super nice to me. And she's very easy on the eyes. I'm Gonna Love You is okay. You Matter to Me, I still dislike that song a lot. And that is one of the singles. This album had 2 singles, where all the other ones just had 1. Tossing and Turning is terrible. Horrible. So far, I'm not really praising this that much, am I? Don't You Let Me Down? Love it. Used to not love it because I was expecting a bunch of Black Diamonds and Baby Drivers and stuff, you know, and Getaway, but great chill tune. I absolutely love it. That's the kind of sugar Papa likes. I always hated this song. And I think it's because really the title's so bad. But it's not that bad. It's an okay tune. Easy Thing. Love it. Another real chill tune. Rock Me Baby is like, whatever. Kiss the Girl Goodbye, which I believe was the second single. Love it. I love that song. Hooked on Rock and Roll is whatever. And I Can't Stop the Rain is a song I've always liked. Back in the day, I used to hate this album. I only liked I Can't Stop the Rain. So, as you can tell, I like several songs off this album. The next album I'm going to hold up, I only like 2 songs off it. So why would I put Peter Criss's under the next one? Because I think these 2 songs are so badass, it eclipses all these songs like a lot. And it's a very disappointing album to me because I think Paul Stanley wrote the best songs in Kiss in the 70s, I feel. All his songs were better than the other 4. I would put Come On and Love Me, Detroit Rock City, Black Diamond. He wrote it. Didn't sing all of it, but he wrote it. Strutter, I Want You, Making Love, Mr. Speed. I can go on and on. Do You Love Me? I love that song. But in this one, all I like really is Tonight You Belong to Me and It's Alright. And I think they're both awesome songs. To me, that's the Paul Stanley I love. The rest of this, and I know there's many that think this is either the best studio album or they love it. I don't. I just love those 2 songs. Moving On, and they picked that one to play live on the Dynasty tour out of these 2 killer songs. Wouldn't You Like to Know Me? It's just it kind of like, I know it's the poppy thing, but it's so, I don't know, man. It's like David Cassidy shit. Wouldn't you like to know me? What, the ego this guy's got. I bet people that would love to know him after they know him, they're like, I didn't like him too much. Paul Stanley of Kef. Next one, Take Me Away, Together as One. Yeah, take it away, alright. Take it off this album. It's Alright, I love that song. Hold Me, Touch Me. Woo! Think of Me When We're Apart. Because wouldn't you like to know me? Love and Chains is, like I said about Man of a Thousand Faces and Mr. Make Believe, it's kind of passable. And I will say too that Ain't Quite Right, to me it's like a song that its intentions are well. I can kind of see how this song could be so much better. But I think it's just lacking something. And Goodbye, yeah, dude, not a fan. Now, the next one, of course you all know what it is. And most people would say this is the best one. And yeah, most people are right. And Ace, look at that autograph Ace got me from the great David Rudat. David Rudat had some passes to meet Ace. And he could take +1, and he took me. My boy from Canada. I just met the guy. He knew me from this amazing, killer, awesome, spectacular YouTube channel. And he came up to me at the Peter Criss meet and greet thing we did. And he came up to me, and we became fast friends. And I love you, David, man. He got me in, and I got a picture with Ace, and me and David. Awesome, awesome guy. What can I say about this album? Every song I absolutely love. Yes, even What's on Your Mind, and I adore New York Groove. That song is just, my God. I remember back in the day, me listening to some station, it was on AM, waiting to hear New York Groove, because I loved it so much. Of course, Rip It Out with the great Anton Fig. Speeding Back to My Baby, what a riff. Snowblind, my favorite on here. Ozone's badass. I'm in Need of Love, the wall of guitars on that song. Wiped Out, love it. And Fractured Mirror to me is like instrumental masterpiece. This Ace album, seriously, you know, they released an album called The Best of the Solo Albums. It should have been this. That is the best of the solo albums right there. Because I will put all these songs. Well, okay, I'd probably put Tonight You Belong to Me over a couple of these, and it's alright too. But nothing from the Peter Criss or Gene Simmons album can match any of the songs on this. So, Mr. Rutherford Jr., you still got some track by tracks coming up, and I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate you saving Kiss Wednesdays and all you others. Hey, I got more donations for Kiss Wednesdays. I'm going to slap them all on. Instead of having you guys wait like, I don't know, like 9 weeks or something, because Michael asked for so many, I'm going to put a couple of yours the same day as Michael, so you'll get 2 videos on Kiss Wednesdays. So there you go. Michael Rutherford, again, thank you so much. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not. So, stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob. Ace rules.